Hey guys, Pansy here. In this video, I wanted to talk about Caphras stones, and I went and grinded Gyfin Temple with my overgeared Suck Mystic and wanted to see how many Caphras stones I'd get in an hour. So in this video, I'm going to go over that, how I did it, and the method behind it, as well as how many Caphras stones I got. So the reason why I was doing this was because with the Sovereign offhand on the horizon, a lot of people are preparing for, all the materials to get it. At the very least, even if you have 2 pen black stars, you still need 20,000 Caphras stones in order to make the Sovereign offhand. So right now there's a massive demand in Caphras. On NA, the Caphras are on pre-order at max price with 131,000 pre-orders right now. So it is pretty insane. I hear that the orders are filling in pretty quickly, but you can only put in an order of 1,000 at a time, where you need 20,000 for the Gem of Twilight. Now, if you want to see 20 at Nuver or Kudum, you need 20,400 and something, I believe. So it's a massive amount. So that's why I wanted to explore grind spots where you can get Caphras. So in this video, I'll play a few highlights from my hour of grinding at Gyfin Underground. I want you guys to just take a look at the kill speed and how I'm going about pack to pack. I'm sure I could optimize it a lot more for more trash loot by at least 2,000. I did make some mistakes here and there because I was yapping with chat. I felt like this would be a realistic estimate of how I grind for an hour. I'm not going to be locked in 100% grinding underground Gyfins, right? So anyway, yeah, I'll play that and then we'll go over the loot in terms of how many Caphras I got, how much money I got. Overall, I thought it was pretty good. There is one other spot that is pretty popping right now for Caphras. That is going to be Dekia Thornwood. I'll test that out as well, but I don't burn any Dekia fuel grinding in underground Gyfins. It's pretty chill and safe for me. So, that's why I wanted to start with this one. Let's play the footage and then we'll get to the results and talk about it. Look how quickly these things are dying. My God. Butcher. Welcome to my humble abode. I got a Tungrad belt, apparently. I got a Tungrad necklace, apparently. I used to be more excited for these. I promise. Times have changed. Bluren, you're pulling the ads. Need you to move, buddy. Oh no, I fat fingered me. Come on. This is DPS loss. This is money loss. Hit the ground. What the fuck? What the fuck? I went completely the wrong direction there. It's so dark and disorienting, okay? Hey, Tungrad necklace. Nice. Hey, another Tungrad necklace. Nice. One tap pen Tungrad belt. Get this man out of here. Ah, grats, dude. I'm so boosted today. At least you are self-aware of that. Another Tungrad necklace. It's raining over here. Another Tungrad necklace. God damn. Okay, that's it. We're done. Oh, what the hell are these? I got like 5 necklaces and 1 belt. 238 Caphras. Plus 282 Ancient Spirit Dust. So when it comes to grinding at Gyfins, guys, it's important to set up the rotation. You could just start grinding as soon as you get there if you wanted, but if you want to parse and actually get accurate numbers in terms of how much silver you're getting per hour and stuff, you need to set up the rotation. That means you have to prepare it by grinding until despair spawns and you kill it. And then there's going to be an excess of mobs spawning. The variable is that if you suddenly go to a grind spot and you don't wait for despair to spawn before you start tracking these metrics, you don't know if despair is going to spawn in 5 minutes or it's going to take 15 minutes or something, depending on who was grinding before you and what stage they were at. If you want accurate numbers, you should reset the rotation and wait for despair. So that's what I did in this video. In terms of the numbers, before despair spawned, I grinded for about 10-15 minutes, and here's how much trash loot and stuff I got. I got 4,790 trash loot with 30 Caphras stones, 87 ancient spirit dust, and 109 black stones and stuff. So in total, I got about 47 Caphras. So excluding that, then I grinded for an hour. So excluding the Caphras and trash loot I got before, in that 1 hour, I got 267 Caphras, including the ancient spirit dust. So combining all the spirit dust plus the raw drops I got, I got 267. So in addition to the 267 Caphras, there is a daily that I pick up. The daily is 2 quests, and that gives you 10 Caphras stones each. So that was another 20 Caphras stones there. So all in all, I got 287 Caphras Caphras stones in that 1 hour, plus the 47 Caphras stones I got from the 15 minutes of preparation. Now, I'm going to put on screen the Garmoth tracker, so you guys can see how much actual loot and price. I got goated in terms of the Tungrad drops. It was crazy. I got 6 Tungrad drops. 5 of them were the necklace, 1 belt. In terms of trash loot, it was 34,700. I wasn't maximizing the trash loot. In order to maximize it, when despair spawns, there's going to be an excess of smaller mobs spawning in between the large mobs. So every 10 seconds, I was killing 1 large mob. So in between the time that it takes for the next one to activate, I should, if I want to min-max the amount of silver I'm grinding, go around and kill the extra little ones. Instead, I was going and waiting for the next one. I really didn't care about the trash loot. I wasn't here for making as much money as possible. I wanted to see how many black stones and how many Caphras stones I was getting. In terms of black stones in that 1 hour is 681, and in terms of Caphras stones, once again, it was 267. So it was about 228 raw drop, 195 ancient spirit dust, and plus I got another 20 from doing the daily. So all in all, I think it was about 1.75 bill, something like that, in terms of raw value that I got in terms of money. So I think that was pretty good, and I was able to sell the Caphras instantly because it's on pre-order for 3 mil each. So all in all, you know, if I was to account for the 15 minutes before as well in preparation, you know, we made almost over a bill in terms of just Caphras alone. So that was pretty good. I was able to get a good idea of what it felt like to grind Gyfins. Pretty sweaty in my opinion because I was killing the mobs so fast, so I was constantly going from big mob to big mob. Anyway, it was a pretty decent grind and I was pretty happy with the results here. So if you guys are on the path to sovereign offhand and you don't have Caphras stones and you're daunted by the amount of pre-orders there are, it is viable to grind if you are efficient. You know, some of these spots you can get over 250 to 300 Caphras an hour, so definitely possible. I wasn't grinding on Arsha, so I'm sure if I was on Arsha it'd be better. So this is definitely possible to grind out. It's going to take time, but at least while you're waiting for pre-orders or something, you can grind out your own Caphras as well to offset the amount of time and money you're spending there. So hope this helps. I know this is a bit of an OG spot. Got almost 5% XP at 63, so it was kind of wild in terms of the XP. I popped some XP buffs, so really good for combat XP still, as well as if you need Caphras, this is a place to be, as well as some other spots like Thornwood, but I'll test those out in a later video. Let me know what you guys think, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Please do like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and check me out at twitch.tv/I'mPansy. I am streaming regularly again, 4 to 5 days a week, so we are back. We are ramping up the content, and I hope I can bring you guys more informative and entertaining stuff in the future. So see you soon. Peace.